All right, welcome back to the First and Gold podcast. I'm your host, Sam Golden. Today, we will be doing our Week 17 predictions. A few years ago, this would have been the final week of the season, but thank you to the NFL gods. Thank you, all hail Roger Goodell for making a Week 18. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But, yeah, it's sad. We're getting to the end, and here we are. And this is a weird schedule we're about to get to as well. But before we get to my predictions, every week we've been doing this. You guys have been commenting down below on last week's video, your bold prediction. So here was a bold prediction for Week 16 that basically got it right. So shout out to Brock P. Fan 13 for saying prediction. Cardinals versus Panthers will be the best game of the week. Cardinals 22, Panthers 28. And guess what happened? Cardinals-Panthers went into overtime, and the Panthers won by 6. One of the best games of the week. Brock Purdy Fan had them to win by 6. One of the best games of the week. So there you go. Shout out Brock Purdy Fan. Probably our most accurate prediction so far. So there you go. If you want to be shouted out just like Brock P Fan, you guys got to go down in this comment section to comment down below your bold prediction for Week 17. So there we go. Thanks, Brock Purdy Fan. Okay, with that being said, let's do the first game, which is, we got 2 Christmas games. 3 games in 10 days. So healthy. Looking out for player safety. Good job, NFL. God. Anyways. Chiefs Steelers is your first game. Chiefs have had a weird amount of standalone 1 o'clock games this year. It's like their third one. But here we are in Pittsburgh on Christmas. The Chiefs played on Christmas last year. We all remember as Chiefs fans how that went. Not good. The Chiefs have one goal in mind right now that hasn't been accomplished yet, which is to get the number 1 seed. And I think this is a pretty tough road to go into Pittsburgh and Denver, but I'm very confident that the Chiefs will go out there and take care of business, even if it's extremely ugly. All season long, I pinned this game down as one of the games that the Chiefs would lose. But with their performance against the Texans last season, I think I need to just kind of shut up for a little bit with my doubts for the Chiefs. Even if they do go out and lose this game and it's ugly, I'm still not going to doubt them fully, but I will pick the Chiefs to win this game. Let's say 21-17. All right, and then our second Christmas game, Texans-Ravens. Other 2 teams that are playing 3 games in 10 days. In Houston, so I don't really know if that gives them that much of an advantage, to be honest. And I don't know if they're favorites, so I'm not going to say something like an upset alert yet, but I am going to pick the Ravens to win this game. I think that the Texans, man, they're just, I hate to say it. Are they mid? Are they a mid team? I don't know. I don't want to get into the Texans discourse right now, but I'll pick the Ravens to win this game 27-17. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 10-point game. Oh, God. Thursday Night Football. Seahawks, Bears in Chicago. Why? I hope for Al's sake, Zach Charbonnet has a couple touchdowns for fantasy. I don't know. But he's praying behind the camera right now. He's so worried. He's in the finals. Congrats. But yeah, I mean, I hope the Seahawks should win this game. I mean, the Bears suck. So yeah, they kind of have to stay alive in the playoffs right now. So yeah, sure, I'll pick the Seahawks to win it in kind of an ugly one, 23-16. There you go. I don't know. All right. And then there's 3 Saturday games. Why? And why? Why is this a standalone 1 o'clock game on Saturday? Chargers, Patriots. I'm probably going to watch it because I'm a loser. That's why. And you know what? Oh, do I do it, Al? Let's do it. Upset alert. Patriots are going to spoil the Chargers at home in a game that nobody's going to watch. I'm rocking back in my chair for no reason. But yeah, Patriots are going to win this one 22-17. Boom! Drake May. Mic drop. All right. I don't know why I got so excited about that game, but that was crazy. All right. This is a game that actually matters. Broncos, Bengals. My dad's going to be watching this very closely because if the Bengals can beat the Broncos, there's like a 40 to 50% chance they're in the playoffs come Week 18. Crazy to say that after how the Bengals started this season. Now, the Broncos are on the hot seat right now. I think, really, the Bengals almost have nothing to lose. I know it sounds crazy because they technically aren't in the driver's seat to make the playoffs, but it does feel like the Broncos are the ones that have something to lose right now. They have the pressure. Actually, it's at Bengals. I thought it was at Broncos. So there you go. That's another point in the direction of the Bengals. And guess what? I'm going to pick the Bengals because why not? It would make things way spicier, way more fun for Week 18. I know I'm saying this as a Chiefs fan, but I'm rooting for them because I hate the Broncos way more than the Bengals. So let's pick the Bengals to win this in overtime to give everybody a heart attack, 27-24. God help us all. Why is this a Saturday night game in December? Cardinals-Rams. I'm picking the Rams to win it 31-17 because why? Why did the NFL think this was going to be a good idea? I don't know, but there you go. All right, let's start with a game that I'm actually surprised it's only at 1 o'clock. I don't know if it got flexed. It might have, but I would have thought the NFL would think this was going to be a huge game going into the end of the season, but it doesn't matter. It's at 1, and it's not a big game because the Cowboys are eliminated. I'm talking about Eagles, Cowboys, and Philly. The Eagles just came off of a brutal loss last second against the Commanders, and the Cowboys just came off of a great win against the Bucks. So it kind of feels like things need to even out here, and the Eagles are going to bounce back, win this game at home. It will be close, though, because the Cowboys play hard, and it's a divisional game. So I will have the Eagles to win this one 27-20. All right, so Panthers, Bucks in Tampa. Now, we usually have our lock of the week, which we'll get to in a second. But this game is so up for grabs for me. It's a 50-50. I'm going to make it my unlock of the week. Boom. All right? So I don't know who's going to win this game. I might even pick a tie. Should I pick a tie? That would kind of screw things up for the Bucks. No, I'm not going to pick a tie. But, oh my gosh, do the Panthers somehow be the reason that the Falcons make it into the playoffs? I don't know. But the last few times the Panthers have went to Tampa, which I hope the Panthers wear their blue uniforms because they always do that in Tampa. I don't know. I've just noticed that. But the last few times the Panthers have had a lead, I feel like, at some point and then blown it. And the Bucks barely win, so I feel like let's just follow that recipe where Bryce Young looks solid, but maybe just doesn't get it done. I don't know, but yeah, I'll pick the Bucks to win it, 30-24 in a high-scoring affair. All right, and then speaking of locks, here's my actual lock of the week: Bills Jets in Buffalo. Al is dying behind the camera, but look, the Jets. It's the Jets. I mean, I don't know anymore. Who cares? I just had to watch Aaron Rodgers put up 9 points in 10-degree weather with Al sitting next to me. So I couldn't get any worse than that. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, the Bills are gonna win this game. I would love for them to lose. That would be awesome. But yeah, if the Bills lose to this game, then I'm not worried about anybody in the playoffs as a Chiefs fan. So the Bills win this one 34-14. We got a full slates of just who cares games of the week. There's 3 of them. We're gonna do a bundle Ruski, and we're gonna bundle all 3 of these games together. We're gonna go rapid fire because who cares? Here we go. Colts Giants. Colts are gonna win it 24-14. Raiders Saints. Saints are gonna win it 21-16. And then Titans Jags. Titans are gonna win it 20-10. There you go. Who cares? Let's move on. Browns, Dolphins. This was the Sunday night game, and then it got flexed. Thank God. The Browns are going to win it. And if the Dolphins are favored, then I guess maybe there's another upset alert. You might not have to put that graphic up, though, because the Browns are at home. But it's Dorian Thompson-Robinson versus Tua. So I don't know what the line is, but the Dolphins in Cleveland wearing white with aqua, possibly. I mean, can it get any less intimidating than that? I don't know. So that just feels disgusting and feels like such a letdown spot. And the Browns just come out and just play great for no reason because that's what they do sometimes. So yeah, I'm actually going to pick the Browns to win this game 19-17. There you go. A good 425 game, a very important one for the Vikings. It's Vikings-Packers, and this is going to be our uniform matchup of the week. I love when the Packers travel to Minnesota. The Vikings wear their purple jerseys, and the Packers wear their yellow pants. I think it's a great combination. And there you go. So I think, with that being said, that this is also going to be a great game. And it's going to be close. It's going to be lower scoring than people think, though. I think, when you think of Packers-Vikings, it feels like some high-flying offenses going at it. Once again, I like the Vikings defense, and I think they're going to pick off Jordan Love at least 2 times. Yeah, I said it. So I'm going to pick the Vikings to win this one 24-20 at home and keep their chances alive at getting the 1 seed, setting up a great Sunday night game, hopefully for week 18 when they play the Lions. So there you go. And what a treat we have to end 2024 in terms of Sunday night football games. Commanders-Falcons in Washington. Now, I would be pretty surprised if the Falcons won this game, if I'm going to be completely honest, especially with Michael Penix. I'm excited to see how he does in an environment when you really need a win on the line here against a way better team than the Giants. So that should be interesting, although I'm going to stick with the Commanders in this one. I think it still should be somewhat fun, but I'm going to pick the Commanders to win it 31-23 at home. And then finally, I totally understand why this was picked to be your Week 17 Monday night game when the season started. Unfortunately, it looks like they're not flexing it, and I just don't see this being close. It's 49ers-Lions. This would have been a great matchup, all things considered, if this was last year. But yeah, I'm going to pick the Lions to win this one. Let's call it 30-19, kind of an odd score. But yeah, there you go. That wraps it up for Week 17. We only got one more of these prediction episodes to go before the playoffs. It's so sad. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment down below your bold prediction as well. We'll take a look at it for next week's episode. And that's it. Don't forget to follow us as well on social media at First and Gold on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Sam Gold. We'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.